Peace. This is Wise for Wise Words Media. And if you haven't checked out my video, top 5 things to look for this NBA season, I suggest you go back and look for that, because I called this before the NBA season even started in my top 5 things to look for this season. More than one has come to fruition, but this one in particular is one that I feared. I didn't want this to happen, but it's just, I knew it was. And that is, this NBA season is the Kevin Durant Revenge Tour, co-hosted by Kyrie Irving. The Nets are finally looking like a team. They're finally giving you a look at what that finished product can be once it all comes together. Once these guys, Kyrie and KD, actually humble themselves and actually accept coaching, because that's been a big difference too this year. The coaching, Jacques Vaughn has done an incredible job. He's not getting enough praise for that. Jacques Vaughn he's doing an incredible job. He's got them more defensive than they've been in the past years. And he's making them, he's giving these guys game plans. You can see they have a game plan whenever they play different teams. It's not just freestyle basketball like they were doing last year. And we got to give credit where credit is due. Kyrie Irving is finally being a professional and focusing on basketball. See, Kyrie Irving has been marred by controversy for recent things that he said, and even with what he said, and he's offended people, yes, I understand that, but he's not a bad person. Kyrie Irving is not malicious. Let's get that straight. Kyrie Irving is not malicious. What Kyrie Irving is that kid in elementary school and in junior high school, or even in high school, grade school, public school. Kyrie Irving is that kid that does or says whatever he can just to get a reaction from the classroom. And that's what he is. He likes attention. He seeks attention. You know, be it good attention, bad attention. Just this time he went a little too far and he got himself in some hot water. But he likes attention. And he likes to follow things that he sees trending. So, you know, he has a history of this. When the flat earth people, the Stone Age guys that were coming out with this flat earth theory, once he saw that gain some traction, who came out and said that the earth is flat? Kyrie Irving. When the vaccine whole situation went down, who said they're not getting the vaccine? Or who said that they're not going to take the vaccine? Kyrie Irving. The same Kyrie Irving that, when asked, are you against the vaccine and why are you not taking it? He said, I never said I'm not going to take it. Y'all putting words in my mouth. So you see, he likes to do things just to get a reaction. And my biggest thing with Kyrie Irving is if he could just be a professional and just focus on basketball, this is easily one of the greatest talents we've ever seen play the game, skill-wise. Like, I'm talking about like skill, pound for pound skill. There's probably nobody more talented than Kyrie Irving that we've ever seen play the game on a pound for pound level. Like, we talking about like Iverson, Jordan, Kobe. Like, and he is probably more skilled than any of those 3 that I mentioned. Skill-wise, all-around skill. Not better all-around player, just pure basketball skill. Like dribbling, inside shooting, outside shooting. Like, all of that put together, Kyrie is one of the greatest offensive players you've ever seen in your life. And he's playing alongside of possibly the greatest scoring machine ever of all time, and that's Kevin Durant. So when these guys got embarrassed last year by Boston, and people like myself rejoiced and laughed about it, I knew what that meant this year if they came back, if they ran it back. And that meant the Revenge Tour. And the Revenge Tour is in full effect. I still feel Milwaukee with Chris Middleton is the team to beat in the Eastern Conference. But the New Jersey Nets are hot. They're hot and they're trouble. And in my video, I said it's going to be Milwaukee in the Eastern Finals. And they're going to play either Brooklyn or Boston. And a wild card for that matchup against Milwaukee would be Cleveland. But I see it as Milwaukee, and if Brooklyn continues to be hot, even though they lost to Boston, if they continue to be hot, they have a chance to get their revenge this year against Boston and meet Milwaukee in the finals, in the Eastern Finals, if there's a healthy Chris Middleton. That's the key component. Gotta have a healthy Chris Middleton. That's the only way Milwaukee functions well. Yes, Giannis Antetokounmpo is one of the most exceptional, greatest talents to hit the floor, one of the most unstoppable forces. However, he's not a closer. He's not a finisher. That's Chris Middleton's role. Chris Middleton, like I've mentioned in the previous videos, Giannis is like Andy Pettit. He'll take you from the first inning to the 8th inning. Mariano closes the show. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he carries you for 3.5 quarters. When that fourth quarter, that halfway point of the fourth quarter hits, it's Chris Middleton time. He holds the ball, he sets the offense up, and he handles the ball just in case that there's a fouling situation. He's the one at the line, and he's the one that takes a lot of clutch baskets and makes a lot of them. So, we've been warned, and now we're witnessing the Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving revenge tour. When these two guys are focused and playing basketball, they're two of the best we've ever seen, and that's a lot of trouble for the league. So we'll see how this plays out. We'll see if they can continue the hot streak going, and if they can make a trip. If Brooklyn's big bucks finally pays off that they invested in these two to make a trip to the finals. I'm Waz for Waz Words Media. Peace.